Well, the good news is, at least I've finally clarified once and for all that I don't have hay fever. I'm just ill. This cough is doing my head in. Last night I slept, basically didn't sleep, hardly anything at all. Basically nothing. Coughing constantly, phlegm. But the good news is the phlegm is coming out, which is gross first thing in the morning. Apologies for you hearing that, but it is good news, I think, that it's finally coming out. Typically it's been sitting in my lungs and my chest and whatever this middle bit of your air windpipe is called. But at least things are starting to come out now. So hopefully tonight will be the last night of movement, and then I'll be fine tomorrow. That'd be lovely. I will take another night of crap for tomorrow to be fine. I'll give you that, Jesus. But we can only hope, can't we? However, I am now sitting near work. I'm going to plug the car in to charge it up because I've drained it nice and low, ready for charging today, so I can drive down to Josie's tonight, so I can drive to Ruby tomorrow morning, so I can drive back from Ruby the next day evening. It's going to be a long couple of days. Don't know how much I'm going to chance to film stuff whilst I'm in Rugby, because I know I definitely cannot film whilst I'm in work, obviously, but even in the building, it's got a lot of very strict policies about that, so I definitely can't do that. And if I'm sharing a room with somebody else, it's going to be a bit awkward filming next to them too. So I don't know what it'll be like. I don't know how it's going to work. But at least if I do have my car on site, at least I've got that little bit of freedom then too, so I can always do whatever in the evening as well. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know much about it, but whatever. That's like tomorrow or the next day. Don't worry about that. Today, all I got to worry about is the fact that it looks like it's going to rain. That it's only 8 degrees today. I mean, 8 degrees this morning is not too bad, but it's 9:15, is it? Gotta get the car charged and get down to work and try and think of why I'm a biscuit for my work manager's meeting. But there are worse things to think of in life, aren't there? There are definitely harder questions that I've been asked. Yeah, why don't you comment down below? You let me know what kind of biscuit you are and why. What biscuit best describes your personality and why? Let me know. I'm interested. But I have just realised that I left my wallet at home. Generally I left it on a table in the living room next to my headphones. I wanted my headphones out, and then, yes, I left them on the table, and I was like, wait, what else on the table? Oh yeah, my wallet. Something quite important. So I'm going to have to go back home after work, annoyingly, which is going to add another fucking 30 miles to my journey, which I really could have done without, to be honest. So I might have to stop and charge, maybe in Chester again, stop up a little bit, which is a bit irritating, but, you know, I fucked up, basically. I fucked up. At least it looks like it's going to be a nice sunrise there between the McDonald's and Ralph Lauren buildings. It's, yeah, picturesque, right? With the seagulls. Yeah, quaint. And on that note, it is now time for me to head home. Because I wouldn't normally be going home, I should be going to Josie's, but that is not happening. I am heading home first to get my wallet, which is sitting on the table in the living room, not in my bag as it should be. So it's a bit of a pain in the dick. It's going to add probably about an hour to my journey, which is a real pain in the dick. But I should still get there before Jo does anyway, because she'll work till gone 5, and it's only 3 for me now. So yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue long term. It just means that rather than sitting in my car at the destination, watching YouTube videos or playing a game or something, I just drive a bit longer and listen to a podcast. So it's not the end of the world, it's just a bit infuriating. But fucking speed bumps. But yeah, that's the dealio. The sun has gone. All I know now is rain, sadness, and speed bumps. Right, visit at home. Thoroughly wet through now because it is really still chucking it down. And whilst I was at work, my mum managed to get me a bottle of whatever this is, Folocodine Linctus cough syrup. So hopefully that'll stop me coughing all through the night again tonight. But not right now, because I'm just coughing non-stop. It's ridiculous. But I have got my wallet now in my pocket, so we're good. I should check that it's actually got everything in it, really, shouldn't I? Just before I do leave, because if I've left my card, that'll be a bit of a shitter, wouldn't it? Nope, we're good. It's all there. Putting it in my bag so I don't lose it. And I'm hitting the road. I'm trying to find a podcast for this slightly longer than should be journey. Right, just having a little pit stop at Chester Road Services again. I've been here a few times on video, nothing too special. I probably don't need to stop here. I probably could make it down to Josie's in one charge. I had about 8 miles range left by the end of my calculations of getting down there, but 8 miles is just too narrow for my tastes, so I thought I'd play it safe. But put maybe 3 full kilowatts in here, nothing special. Kilowatt hours, sorry, not kilowatts, there's a difference. Just to make it a bit easier to get down, really, and nothing, take away the stress, take away the pressure. Plus, it's not taking that long, it'll take 10 minutes tops, so it's not a big deal. It's literally on the way, I'm on the road, it needs to be on now. the road actually to the side, like I just came off, started to get quite congested towards it. It's getting very slow, so hopefully if I see it for 10-15 minutes it'll ease and go faster, but chances are it's going to get worse as it's going to merge into like a solid gridlock, so that'll be fun. But this leaf just turned up here, and look how cool that looks. It's black with, oh damn it window, it's black with like blue rim tyres. Looks awesome. Like I really like that. Trying to get a view of it without the window blurring, but that's better. It's not focused on that anymore. Yeah, there's not a nice looking car. Very cool. The traffic did not clear. It is still moving. I'm doing 25 miles an hour now, so I'm not exactly going too slow, but yeah, this did not. I hope this will be empty by now, but it's not. It's very much not. And it's 4:45 too, so rush hour is starting to hit as well, so yeah, this will be a fun drive. So I found out that unfortunately, after chugging a little bit of that cough syrup, it does seem to have helped. I seem to be coughing a little bit less, which is nice. And when I do cough, substance comes up, so that's also good. Gross, but good. However, it does seem to make me fairly drowsy, which is pretty bad. So I've just been driving, getting gradually more and more tired, which, as you can imagine, not what you want to do when you're driving. Luckily, when it started to really hit me, I was actually very close to my destination, so I had the windows down in the rain to keep myself awake, and I've pulled over to the car park, charged my car up, and had a little 20-minute nap. So I feel pretty fresh now, to be fair, but yeah, worth noting that if I'm going to be chugging that cough syrup, and I use the term chugging very generously, I was not chugging any medicine, put it that way, but if I'm going to be consuming it, it's going to be before bed, really, or on a day I'm not doing anything. Which would be good for actually before bed to help me sleep, and it'll help stop me coughing, so fingers crossed it'll all be pretty good. But yeah, I should not have drunk it before driving this car 60 miles. But anyway, yeah, I have arrived, I have charged, and all good. I didn't record before charging because, like I said, I was going to be asleep. But arrived, all fine, no bother. I've tried texting Jo to see if she needs to get some dinner or not, if I get some food, because I haven't got any dinner for tonight. So I did message her to see if we need it, but she hasn't replied, so I guess she's probably asleep as well. So I'm going to turn up there, ring her doorbell, and probably freak her out a little bit that I'm there. And then I imagine I'll probably end up coming back out to get some food, because I think she's had a bit of a rough few days at the moment at work, I think. Way worse than mine. Like, my days are frustrating, her days are just bad. So I'll come back out and get some dinner for us if she hasn't got anything already. And that's totally fine. Don't know what I fancy tonight, actually. If I am choosing, I'm thinking maybe fajitas. But if you can see it, how cool is the number plate on that Audi in front of us there? The Audi? The car Audi. That white Audi in front of us. Look at that number plate. P999. What a sick plate. I don't think it's even personalised. I think that's just straight out of the factory like that. So that's sick. See, is she in? Hey man. And suddenly I'm in the rain with no shoes on. What happened? Long story short, I needed to come and get my bag out of the car, and putting my Converse on was far too tough. I'd rather get wet feet and just take them off when I get in. Check out this awesome travel charger here. It's got like 3 prongs, but 4 slots for USB ports in it. And this is the coolest USB cable in the world. You'll see nothing like it. It's amazing. It lights up and it moves when it charges things too. When it's plugged in, it moves even faster. Looks so... Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Oh, a little bit. So awesome. But I have a busy day ahead of me tomorrow, so I'm going to end the video off here in this toilet. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, a like rating is very appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll find a way of doing it at some point. I'm sure I'll find a way to edit with headphones on and render and upload over 4G. It'll be fine. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with it. But if there's no video tomorrow, or if it is late or whatever, it's because mobile data is a bitch. I'm sure it'll be fine. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.